So yes, maybe there is a lot of graphic designers that will say they know how to do it because they know how a software works, kind of like photographers. Now everybody with an iPhone can be a photographer, but maybe they don't know very well how to do the composition or sell. So there is in the part of people, but the career has expanded a lot. There's too many, it's a lot of options.
So it's fair to say that graphic design is in every aspect of our society today?
Yes, yes, there is. And everything we do, we see, or how we feel certain things, or the loyalty we have to a product or a brand has been done through graphic design. And a message which is combined text, photography, and graphics to make you feel or believe or buy something. Also, the beauty of the graphic designer is that you can be, it's a nomad type of job. You can work as long as you have a good computer and you have a good internet, you're able to work wherever you want to. So yes, I will say it's a nice career. It is, you have a power to influence people, hopefully always in the good way. and it's just it has a lot of possibilities, different routes to go with graphic design.
So is it something you will advise a friends, your daughter, or up-and-comer
Yes,
student to do,
yes,
to select as a profession in the future, right?
yes, I would do, because it's a very nice career. For, like I said, you start as a base with learning the art, the history of graphic design, the way how you set up typography, the way how you set up the content, the way how you create a logo. And then from there, you can come up with so many different careers. You can maybe become more, more into the illustrator. So you can be an illustrator that creates patterns, and then you create graphics that are connected with graphic design. Or you can go into animation, or you can go into purely advertising and marketing, which is also a beautiful career, creating billboards and TV commercials, or go into all digital, which is all the digital ads, all the web banners we see online, the way how to create a new app, new applications, or new software, or a new website. So the career is a base, it's a starting point. It's not like I want to be a doctor, but then you take which specialty you want to go, and it is vast. And the thing is, it moves fast, so you have to always be learning every day new things, new technologies, new trends. Software always updates, but it's definitely a career that is very good, and it is, like I said, you can travel around the world, and as long as you have a good computer and a good internet and nice networking skills, you're always able to find work.
So it's
And
fair
it's
to
art.
say that,
Art is beautiful.
yeah. So it's fair to say that the new development in technology today doesn't affect graphic design, like a computer,
Mm,
like a website.
yeah,
I mean,
you yeah, right now the new technology, everything is on the cloud. So as long as you have very good laptop with good memory, if you have good internet location, if you have all your software right now currently are on the cloud, a good storage place to keep all your files and all your graphics and everything. If you also like photography, you would like to have a very good camera so you can make your own photos for your own designs. You right now, you don't need to be stuck on an office, on a cubicle to be able to work. I mean, of course you can find a job on advertising agencies, in publishing companies, in digital studios or web studios. Of course, that will be a starting point, and I would recommend you always start first with a company where you can work and get your experience, because it's very important to learn also how to handle and work with clients, but also gives you, with the time and experience, you're able to work from different places. In my case, I worked many years here in the United States, and then I have to move to Bulgaria, and I was able to keep my job remotely, working 7 hours ahead, but ahead of the United States, and I was able always to deliver the product. So you have the flexibility with this career to live and work in different places and still keep growing in the career.
Good. So, for a if someone who's dreaming out there who wants to be like Marianne Sibille, how would you advise the person? How would you advise a person where to start? For example, step one for that person,
Step
what they should
one,
do.
yeah. Well, I would say if you like art, first do a lot of research. It's for everything. If you like art and you like how TV commercials are done or how websites are built or how they're designed, I would recommend you immerse yourself in learning the subject, learning if this is really what you like to do. And because, like always, you don't get, sometimes people jump into something because they want to make the money and become rich. The truth is, you need to really have a passion for it to be able to love what you do and to be able then to grow. And then, of course, when you do something good, money will come. So I would recommend that if you are a young artist, don't know which direction to go, search different patterns and the history of how something started. For example, in my case, when I started doing when I wasn't sure what type of art I want to do, I did a whole research about graphic design because I loved posters, the posters of the propaganda type. And I did a whole research from the time of even on the Roman times and even in the medieval time, how they were designing the billboards and the posters for a play in the opera or the theater. And then when I started researching and learning all about that, that's when I realized, wow, the power that graphic design has. So the more that you research what you're looking for and what direction you want to go, then of course the next step is to find a school that offers graphic design. There's a lot of online courses you can learn. And of course, get dirty with the program. You need to start learning the software, Photoshop, InDesign, Sketch, Illustrator, Dreamweaver, if you want to do After Effects, all these different programs for you to learn how to do your craft.
Mhm. So now the subject is so interesting that, but the times is running out. Um, I want you to tell me how can people get a hold of us? Well, someone who's listening to us somewhere in the world right now wants to get a hold of a Marianne Sibille. How would they go about
Yes.
that?
Well, I do have my personal website, which is mariannesibille.com. And in there, I'll have my email, and I will be glad to help if someone wants to figure out how to start in the graphic design world. Also, if
So,
there is someone who needs uh, some type of help or work or design for their website or project, I also run my own web development studio, which is
mhm,
called Atlantis-Labs.net. And this my web development studio, we focus only in digital work from web to app development to software development, design. And if there is anyone, there I also have my email. So if anyone wants to have some help with their products or their services or their hotel or their business, please, they are welcome to contact me. So I have my website, which is again, mariannesibille.com, or the
mhm.
digital studio, which is atlantis-labs.net.
Great. Now, we got 1 minute left. I would like you to conclude this show. As a conclusion, what
Mm-hmm.
would you say? I give you 1 minute. Go ahead. You can conclude.
Yeah. Okay. So I would say you can
Mhm,
start as a graphic designer, which is a great career. And
mhm.
if you have young people or not even young, tennis also is a great career, not only as a professional, but as a beautiful sport for the rest of your life. So I would say both are very complementary. And if you like something, really, what I would say, you really have just to follow your heart and do it because you like it. Eventually, the money will follow and fame.
Well, Mariam Sibille, we want to thank you very much for coming to the show today. This is Secure Radio. Our guest today was Marianne Sibille, who lives in Sarasota, Florida. who was an ex-tennis pro, now convert into graphic design. She did give us a lesson about how to become a graphic designer. Thank you so much, and we could call you again to continue on this subject.
Yes. Thank you so much for the invitation, and I hope I inspire someone.
Yes, you
Thanks.
did. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank, thank you.
Uh,
You too. Have a
uh,
wonderful week.
thank you. Goodbye.